Your brother Billy, whatever happened there?
All right then.
Whatever happened there?
The shooting.
Whatever happened there?
God rest his soul, man.
Your brother Billy, whatever happened there? Whatever happened there? Whatever happened there? The shooting. Whatever happened there? Alright then. Alright, I'ma head out. Tony Soprano originated the meme, but the question is, did little Carmine mean to escalate things with your brother Billy? Whatever happened there? Comment. Welcome back to Fog Entertainment. I'm ready to go. The question is, are you? Now, of course, Big Phil, it was all over for Big Phil when little Carmine said this. Any peace that had been brokered was absolutely out the window. All the build-up, all of that stuff with Big Phil, it was all over for the big man. You know, all of the relationships, the super glue that had mended Big Phil's ego and Big Tony. It was all over, man. And little Carmine, you know, he's absolutely laid it on thick here. And, you know, we've put it up for a poll, but let's just be perfectly... Little Carmine knew what he was saying here, right? We can say... People can come out and say he's retarded. You know, he's Jackie Aprile Jr. 2.0. Didn't he almost drown in 3 inches of water? All that shite, right? There is no way. I am so convinced, right, that little Carmine did this on purpose that I'm not even going to entertain the fact that he's an idiot, right? Of course he's an idiot, right? I don't think anyone's going to dispute that. But that's the way he's portrayed. I think he wants people to think he's an idiot when he comes out with his big words. There is no way he said this, right, with the intention of just continuing conversation. Look at the life that they're in. There is no possible way he could have meant this. Now, in terms of the 37 votes that we put it up, 62% have said yes, it was calculated, while a whopping 38% so no, he was an idiot. Like, yes, he was an idiot, right? But how much is that letting him making us believe that we're idiots? I think we're the real idiots for believing that he's an idiot. Although many viewers can see through it, like us and others, but I'm surprised that, like, no one in the show has really, like, clicked on or caught on to little Carmine and turned around and said to him, like, I know you act stupid just so you come across as, you know, weak to a point where people don't think you're a threat, when the reality is this guy is probably as big as a threat to everybody in New Jersey and New York as anyone else, because stuff like this just escalates and Uncle Philly my ass. Like, there is no way that he could have just fucking said this as, like, you know, a way to put over the conversation. Like, yeah, they were listing things that had happened. Oh, you blew up the thing. Phil did this. The fetal, whatever happened there. But you can list as much stuff as you want. This is just a line that little Carmine should not have crossed, because we knew how much that hurt Phil. Billy, he was just a kid. Yeah, he was just a kid. But he's dead. And now he's like skid marks in the bottom of a bowl. And Phil's no happy. So, for me, absolutely, yes, it was calculated for little Carmine. It caused a divide further. And you look at the state of the crews left by the end of season 6. I think little Carmine's sitting in pole position, if you ask me. Phil may be sitting alone, he may be toasting alone, of course, since his brother Billy is dead, but he promised Butchie that no more Butchie, no more weak leotardo shit when we get off the boat and we get treated like shit. It's time to step up to task. But you know what it's also time for? It's time for the comments. What did people think about Philly here? So, let's get stuck straight into it. James Toner 3900 says, little Carmine is irritating, but I think he calculated it. What a prick. I like little Carmine. Like, is he a prick? Yes. Make no mistake about it. I think he is a prick because, I mean, you don't do this stuff by accident and don't get called a prick at the end of the day. Like, that's just the way it goes, you know. If this was an accident, then it'd be like, alright, fair dues, you know, he slipped up. But, as we all know, he did it on purpose, and it is prick behaviour, because he's stirring this guy's dead brother. It's like a way to just put these beefs over. But here, we're in the world of the Sopranos, folks. Everyone's kind of a prick at the end of the day. Till next time. Peace.